Hello and welcome to this tutorial where I will show you how to control Ableton Live with a Kinect. To do so, we need a free software that is called Touchdesigner, and it has for free a lot of features. But of course, if you want to use more other stuff, you need to buy a license. But this is not our case. For free, actually, you can use a lot of feature, and you can create a lot of stuff with Touchdesigner for free, basically. So all what you need is like the latest version of Touchdesigner, and you can download it here at the derivative website. Once you download it and you install it, then you start it and you will have this interface. Okay, you just go to help here, the samples, and then you have a list of folders. You go into the Touchdesigner Ableton folder, TD Ableton, you click twice, and yeah, you get list here of 2 folders. You just need this folder, but before this you then go here, here, and here you have like how to install the Touchdesigner Ableton system. And there are also the instructions here. You need to copy this program data Ableton Live and your version. In my case is like the 10. You go here in the folder, copy this. Actually, you delete this part. Then you go just at the Live 10 suite, in my case, in resources, MIDI remote scripts. Okay, now I have to copy my folder, but since I copied this one, yeah, it doesn't work. So I have to go back, I copy, and I go forward here until the last one, and then I can copy my folder. Let's double check. Yep. Now start Ableton Live. Voila, we have to drag the folder that we copied into the places sections and go. We click on this. Perfect. We can see also some files. Now we have to open Ableton Preferences. You go in Preferences, and it's like this. You just go here, down, you look for your Touchdesigner folder, and that's it. Okay, now we have to restart Ableton. So we restarted our Ableton. So all we need to do is like we go in Touchdesigner now. You can select all the operators, delete them, and then here we see like the Touchdesigner Ableton here. Now we have like a palette here, and then we have the Touchdesigner Ableton folder. We go down, we grab the Touchdesigner Ableton package, we drag it into the Touchdesigner interface. If everything is correct, then we will have like this question from Touchdesigner if we want to create this Touchdesigner Ableton master device. Perfect, we create it. Now there is a connection between Touchdesigner and Ableton Live. Great. Okay, now let's have a look inside this operator. We click twice on it, and yeah, that's the inner part of the operator. There are a lot of other operators. Most of them we don't need them. And now let's go in Ableton. In Ableton we don't need like the MIDI clip and the other MIDI clip. We just got like this Cymatics dubstep starter pack. It's pretty good. There are a lot of nice stuff. I'm actually not that good in Ableton. I'm not a music producer. I just have a lot of fun in creating interaction between Touchdesigner, Kinect, and Ableton, and creating audiovisual stuff. So if you're interested into these topics, yeah, just subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm gonna release a lot of new tutorials about these topics. Cool, now let's just drag some sounds in here. So the first sound that I want to drag is the impact. That's it. Yeah. Sneeze. Perfect. I like it. Then I want should be this. Good. This one. So now that we have all of them, we can play with Touchdesigner and Ableton and the Kinect. So now let's go in Touchdesigner. Let's press the tab. We go in comp. We add the bass. Click twice on it. It's gonna contain like a chop and then a Kinect. So every time I want to add a new operator, I have to press the key tab. So now I have the Kinect. So the Kinect has a lot of other channels here, and every channel is a body part. So we don't need all the body parts, we just need to select some of them. So we go in select, chop, and then we link the node from the Kinect to the other operator. And now we press P, and then we have like this menu that is related to the selected operator that is select. So if I go here and press this arrow, I have all the list of my channels. So, and I want to grab just a few of them. So I want to grab the hands actually. And now if I'm gonna write expression here, instead of the right, I put a star, and then if instead of the X, I'm gonna put another star, I'm gonna have like all my hands here in my system. So the left hand here and the right hand with all three coordinates, X, Y, and Z. Okay, now I press like the right click, I can right click here and add a leg because it's a small delay. So when I do the movements, actually I have a smoother curve of my channel. Now all we have to add is tree select chop. So the tab key, then I drop a select, I copy this operator, I paste it 3 times, then I add a wire in each select chop, and then what I want to select here is like my hands. So my left hand on the Y axis, my right hand on the Y axis, and then I want to grab my hand on the X, the right hand on my X axis. So and now I explain you why, because what I want to do is controlling Ableton by moving my hands up and down, so my right hand and my left hand up and down, so on the Y axis, and in particular I want to control the volume by going up and down with my hands. Then I want to control also with my right hand the speed of my clips by moving my right hand left and right on the X axis. So that's why we selected these guys here. So I want to rename them so that it's easy for us. So left hand Y, right hand Y, right hand X. And I also go inside, I press P to get the parameters, and I want to rename it. So it's again left hand Y, right hand Y, and right hand X. Now I want to press again tab, I click on math, I copy math, and I then drag a wire to the input. I press P to go inside, and I go into range, to the range page. All right. So now I can see I can change the values inside my chop. So if I go in front of the Kinect, you can see. So now I was in front of the Kinect, and actually you can see that the channels are reacting with some values. But so the values of my Kinect are they go usually from -1 to 1 or a little bit higher than 1, depends on my hand is. And so the values of my hands are -1 on the y-axis when my hand is close to the floor, and when it goes up it can go also higher than 1. So what I want to do is basically saying to Touchdesigner, okay, when you see my hand close to my hips and it's around 1, so 0.1, you can start to see it. Under that, you don't see anything. It's gonna be 0. So, and then I also want that you see my hand when it goes up to 1.1. Okay, so, and I want this also for my right hand, so from 0.1 to 1.1. So when it's close to the hip, this value is gonna be 0. And now I have to establish which is the other value. But actually with this hand, with the y-axis, I want to control the volume. So now I click on the desktop of Touchdesigner, I press the U key. So now that I'm back into the desktop page, first of all, I want to delete a lot of operators that I won't need. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I need this Ableton clip slot 1. I drag it under the other, I copy it, I paste it, and then I have 2 of them. Then inside here, I go into the Ableton track page, I select the second clip in my case, or the clip that I want to control with my hands. I go to the other clip slot, select Ableton track page, and I also select the third clip. Okay, these 2 clips, I want to control them. Okay, and I see here the volume. The volume is actually now 0.72. So I want so that the values of my hands, they go from 0 to, let's say, 0.73. Okay, so now I establish this, and then I say, okay, to my Touchdesigner, when you see my hand, let's go from 0 to 0.73, and also here same. Perfect. Then again I press tab, use merge, I drag into merge, and merge, what is doing the merge is just putting in just one operator all the channels. Okay, now regarding the right hand on the x-axis, what I want to control is the tempo. So first of all, I want to add a filter to make the movements smoother. So I copy the filter, I paste it again, so I have 2, and then I want to say to my Touchdesigner through a math, so I add another math, tab, math, and then I drag this. Okay, I want to say when it moves from right to left, I want that you have specific values. So I go back, I go here, I click on here, and then I see the tempo. So if I go and move here, I can control the tempo of my Ableton. No? So now I want that the tempo of my clips are 100.46. I can stop this. Yeah. So now I want that the tempo of my clips are 105.46 when my hands are in the middle. But then I want them like going slow, so I can play here, and you can already see, stop, you can already see how I can control through Touchdesigner Ableton already. What I have to do is just to say to these guys, hey, when I am here with my hands, just play the song, or like stop it, or control the tempo, and all that's fun, no, basically. So but now let's just do this. No, I I say to Touchdesigner, play with a tempo that is 60 or play with a tempo that is 140. Alright, and now I go back here. So basically I can do this with my hands. And how I do that? So basically I say to this guy, when you are in the middle, value 0, just go to this tempo. And also for this other guy, when you are 0, okay, just go at the ground tempo. I want this speed, the normal speed. But then I put 60 when you are at 1 and 140 when you are at 1. So this means that when I move right and left, I'm gonna have different values, like different speed of my music. So I drag this here, and now I add an out. By adding an out, the base comp that I previously added as an out as well here, an output. So I add a null, perfect. I can also rename this guy Kinect, just to be precise. And now what we have to do is just connecting these values to tempo and volume. So first we have to click the viewer active, then we go and we drag like the left hand y-axis value, and we go to volume. We see how the volume is now 0 for this clip. So now we go here, we get this value, we go down here to Ableton clip slot 2, we drag the value, this also is 0. So basically the volume is 0 now because I'm far from the Kinect. Okay, then I also drag this value here of the for controlling the speed, and I drop it here where the tempo is, and we see that the tempo is 105.46, so it's good. Then we just copy this expression, we write an end, we paste the expression, and we add just 1 here, and this means that it's referring to this other guy here. Okay, we didn't drag it, we just wrote a Python script that refers to this guy, and we did this because we also need an end in between. Okay, perfect. Now I will add Kinect top. You don't need to do this actually, because it's just an example that I'm gonna use to show you. I go into the depth, perfect. You can see everything. No, so I show you the view of the Kinect. So now I start the Ableton through the play. Place the Ableton here, and let's see what happens. So left hand down, right hand down, and up. So now the tempo. So the normal speed. And fast. and that's how you control Ableton with the Kinect and Touchdesigner. I'm gonna do other tutorials about how you can create audiovisual stuff using Ableton Live and Touchdesigner. So, and I'm gonna do other tutorials about how you can control also effects with Ableton and Touchdesigner and the Kinect. So if you are interested into these topics, just subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yeah, I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. See you to the next tutorial.